Hi, it's Stephen here from Son of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 20 of the August Daily Draw. So let's see what message we get today. And I'll be taking the first card from the Tarot of the Witch's Garden, followed by an Oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Lammas Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. And we'll go there. So we have the Hanged Man. This is about a change of perspective may be needed. We may be looking at something the wrong way. And where the position from which we're looking at the situation may be the wrong position, where the standpoint, where we're standing. Because often the perspective is where we're, the view we get from where we're standing. And sometimes just by changing the position where we stand, looking at it from a different angle, the perspective changes and we notice something, or something that was there all the time, suddenly that we didn't see from where we were stood before, suddenly becomes visible. And we finally see it. So I feel this is what the young man is saying to us today, is be prepared just to position yourself a little differently in the situation from where you used to. We usually stand in a position where we feel comfortable, but sometimes the hangman requires us to undergo a little discomfort in order to get the information and the view that we need. So maybe switch to a position that you don't normally stand in, but sort of embody that position for a while and see it from that angle. And you may not remain in that position, but it may be required for a time to see something you couldn't see from where you were before in your outlook. Changing the way your standpoint and the way that you look at something from you see a different facet to the situation that wasn't visible before. It was always there. We're not suddenly making something appear out of nowhere. We're just changing our viewpoint so that it becomes visible to us. We finally see it. And it's that's the important thing that we were missing, that our change of perspective revealed to us. And once we have that, we can go anywhere we want in our standpoints and angles and perspectives, because we've already gained that information. And it will change the way that we perhaps pick our next position, just even if it's only slightly. So we become more informed, we become enlightened by just being willing. If only sometimes it doesn't take a big shift. It just takes a few steps and in one direction or another, and something suddenly comes into view. And that's what I feel that this card is saying, that metaphorically, if we move our position just that little bit, if you're stood directly in front of a tree and there's something behind the tree, but you can't see it because the tree is blocking it, if you just take a couple of steps to the side, you still see the tree, but also to the side of the tree, because of your change of position, you suddenly see at least part, if not wholly, what was behind the tree that you didn't see before. Now, it was always there, but because you took a few steps to the side, you suddenly saw that it was there. And you still maintain the sight of the tree, but you gain the other insight, the other piece of knowledge. And that's what this is what this is about. It's gaining a new perspective that adds to your understanding and enriches your understanding. And it may feel a little bit odd when we try and look at something from a different angle than what we're used to. Doing something different can sometimes be uncomfortable to us, and we prefer to look at the things the way we've always looked at it. But if we're willing and we are prepared to just take that step or two in the right way, then who knows what we might discover. And that, I feel, is the message of the Hangman today. Okay, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Okay. Summer Games. This has the fall energy about it. Sometimes it takes the confidence and the courage to take that step. She's taking a leap off the cliff. She knows that other people are in the water. They've probably already jumped. But even so, when it comes to our turn, we know these people, they are all right. They probably jumped off and they're nice, enjoying the water. They've got the nice sun here with the positive energy that we had from yesterday's sun card, but we still have to take that decision to take that leap. And we may have butterflies in our stomach as we do so, but once we've taken it and we reach where we've gotten to, we enjoy the water. We enjoy what we've gotten to. And it says here, when fear rears its head, no need to be wary. Lean in. You're at the edge of evolving. And that very much ties into this. As uncomfortable, you may be fearful of moving into a different perspective of what what's involved in that and what you may see. Don't be wary, because you're at the edge of evolving. What you will see will evolve your understanding. And once you take the leap, like here, there they take the leap, then they experience the pleasure of the waters. And once it's this bit of jumping, and then the falling bit is a bit unnerving. But when we hit the water and we feel the cool water and we enjoy the splashing around with our friends, we suddenly realize it's an enriching experience. And that's what this is saying, is a change of perspective, gain the extra understanding you need. It will help you to evolve and to grow. So don't be fearful. Even though it may be a little bit uncomfortable, it will benefit you in the long run. And that's the message of the cards today. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 21. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.